Yo, what is up, goblins and goblets? Krill the Bugbear here today. And today I will be sharing with you my Hisuian Zoroark Deck build for Pokemon trading card game. Let's start off with the Pokemon. We're running 20 of those. We have 3 copies of Bidoof. Nice little chunky boy. But where he really shines is when he evolves into Bibarel with Industrious and Scizors. Once during your turn, you may draw cards until you have 5 cards in your hand. So play as much as you can and then re-up. 1 copy of Deontay. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, whenever your opponent plays a supporter card from their hand, prevent all effects of that card done to your benched Pokemon. A lot of these cards are going to be played for their abilities. Dunsparce. Run 2 copies of this bad boy. Pokemon in play. Colorless Pokemon in play. Both yours and your opponents have no weakness. That's going to help out our Zoroarks. 3 copies of Gengar from Lost Origins running Netherworld Gate. Your goal here? Discard these guys and bring them back with those damage counters. 4 copies of Hisuian Zoroark V. Void Return for some early damage. Shadow Cyclone if you need to move some energy around. And then, of course, V evolve into the Hisuian Zoroark V-Star. Phantom Star, so that you can re-up your hand if need be, or to help you discard these Gengars up here. But he really shines with Ticking Curse 50 times. For 2 colorless energy, this attack does 50 damage for each of your Pokemon with any damage on them. Luminion V for Luminous Sign. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, during your turn, you may search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. It can help you in a tight spot getting boss's orders or Penny or any of the professor's research. Any of your supporters you may need at that moment can be helpful in a pinch. Radiant Alakazam to help you move some damage around on your opponent's side of the board. Painful Spoons, really good ability. Moving on to trainers, we run 3 copies of Boss's Orders so that we can switch our opponent's Pokemons out. Run 1 copy of Charon's Care. 2 copies of Choice Belt. 2 copies of Colress Experiment. 4 damage pumps, 1 echoing horn, 1 escape rope. Although I would argue that you could take out the echoing horn and add a 2nd escape rope, just in case. 4 copies of Gape Jaw Bog. Helps us get those damage counters on those benched Pokemon. 1 copy of Pal Pad to shuffle supporters back into our deck as needed. 1, 2, 3 copies of Penny. Helps us pull our benched Pokemon back if we need to. Say Zoroark gets a little too much damage on him and you want to start over. Allows you to bring him, all energy, and anything else attached to him back to your hand and start over. Professor's Research, we run 3. Roxanne's Backup. Very helpful card. We run 1 copy of it. Switch. We only run the 1. We run 3 copies of Trekking Shoes and 4 copies of Ultra Ball. Moving on to energy, we run 4 double turbo energies and 2 psychic energies. That right there is our overview of our deck. Now, moving on, we are going to jump into a match real quick on PCTG Live. You're gonna see how much damage this sucker can do. And ooh, does it do some damage. If you liked the video, be sure to drop a like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and tune in next week for the deck I cover then.